We wouldn't go and drive our car and then, ignore the gas gauge, right? Because it's inconvenient. No, we would use that information so that we know when to pause, when to stop. So our emotions are the same. They're data, they're information. They tell us
clues,
right? Which goes back to your question around connection. Everyone needs connection. Everyone needs people. Some need people more than others.
Sure.
Right? And so when we're not feeling connected, when we lose that sense of community, that's also going to be reflected in the emotional information that we're experiencing, right? Our emotions tell us what we value, they tell us what we're focused on, and they tell us what stories we're telling ourselves. And so let's continue the story with this leader. When we start to uncover all of this emotional information, then we also start to uncover what they've been ignoring that they need to do, right? We uncover that they actually need to learn how to set a boundary and how to say no. They actually need to learn how to delegate. They need to learn how to ask for help.
Right. So would you say part of it is not necessarily the workload per se, but the emotional mismanagement?
All of it, in my view, is the emotional mismanagement. Because now when I learn to say, hey, John, I really want to get that done for you, but my capacity is already pretty significant. So we're either going to need to modify some due dates, or you're going to have to look for an additional resource here to help out with that. That is assertiveness, right? Comes off of the back of emotional self-awareness, which is the recognition that I'm feeling overwhelmed. This is too much. I'm being asked to do something. I want to say no, right? But I've been saying yes. So what happens in that moment now is these emotions can be processed and they can be released from the system. We don't have to hold on to them anymore. They've served their purpose.
Right.
And when we're no longer holding on to all of these emotions, right? We're no longer burdened emotionally. Well, now we're able to show up and perform in the way that we need to perform without emotions interfering. In fact, our emotions actually help and enable our success. And this is what I call emotional empowerment. It's using emotions to help us achieve success instead of feeling victimized by our emotions.